Welcome back to the BESL League of Legends. Well, it's week 2. We already had the first match of the day between Falcon eSports and Public Enemy. Public Enemy got the 2-0. And after that game, the standings so far look a little bit like this. Now,
Keep Yourself Alive is first. Falcon eSports right now are second, but I don't think that they're second after these two games.
after the following games, they will not be second for sure, because one of the teams between Team Coinflip Gaming and Imantas 5 will have more than 2 points. Maybe they both will go 3-1, but that's very unlikely not very unlikely, but we'll have to see though. We'll have to see. But yeah, after these games, Falcon eSports with 2-2 and Public Enemy with 2-2 as well. So teams who have played 4 games, Falcon eSports, Public Enemy are on top, followed by Team Solomata with 1-3 and NACL with 1-3. So yeah, the second matchup of the day is going to be
Imantas 5
versus Team Coinflip Gaming. And yeah, we talked a little bit about this matchup previously. Now, to remind you, we will go through teams again. So for Team Coinflip Gaming, we got Onyas, we got Gnoms, we got Spurjais, Kleidex, and Riftwolf.
Yeah, and for Imantas 5, we have Basilisk in the top lane, Homus Master in jungle, Faison mid lane, and Richko and Fabi in the bot lane.
And yeah, for Imantas 5, top lane is going to be, top lane is going to have a substitute in. Godux is not going to play. Instead, there's going to be Basilisks.
Yeah, and that just makes me lean more to Imantas 5, because Basilisk has more, I feel like he's a better top laner than Godux. But we will see. We'll see.
But yeah, even though Basilisk might be a bit stronger laner and play overall, Onyas is not a pushover either. He will probably stand his ground, and it's going to be a pretty interesting matchup between these two teams. And actually, it seems like that players will be ready pretty soon. Everyone's in the game, and we are in the champ select between Team Coinflip Gaming and Imantas 5 on the first game. Team Coinflip Gaming is going to take the blue side.
And Imantas 5 on the red side.
And well, we got Evelyn ban. Maybe they didn't like Mangal's Evelyn.
No, Homus on the previous week he played Evelyn, and he had he had a good games on Evelyn. Yeah.
Maybe they got scared the Gnom's going to pick up Evelyn.
Maybe. They sometimes, I heard that Team Coinflip Gaming sometimes ban champions that their team players want to pick up, because that's the way that they play.
Maybe they just do it sometimes because they make a coin flip and decide, well, will you play this champion or not? But yeah, we see jungle bans targeting Homus Master, Evelyn and Nidalee. Is that going to be Kazakhs for the third one? No, it's Cyan. So they don't want Basilisk to be on a safe champion. They want him to go for those knife matchups, or Ornn.
Or Ornn. Shen is still also open. Camille did get banned, so Onyas won't have that for himself. And Azure actually also banned, so so they did ban one champion out of Spurjais. I didn't expect that.
Maybe they want that close matchup in mid lane as well, as both of the mid laners last week played the Echo. Both of them had great success, and well, there was a Tryndamere hover for Onyas, trying to choose the champion to pick. Ornn is still up, and it's going to be locked in.
Yeah, and actually, Imantas 5 banning out Caitlyn. So that's something we saw Inside Vision or Kleidex last week. Both of the games he played Caitlyn. So this time they don't want him on that safe pick, and they pick up Zai for themselves.
Well, Kate, as Kate is banned, there's not much to play into Zaya. You can play like Tristana, maybe Israel, some safe, and it seems like that it might be a placeholder, Akali locked in, or is that a counter to Ornn?
Maybe we will see some interesting Akali plays. There was a GOEXANIMO, like Latvian LAN tournament, and actually Akali was picked up in the mid lane in that tournament. So maybe we'll see Faison pick up Akali for himself.
And yeah, Akali is a pretty snowbally champion with one of the strongest mid games in the game. So we'll see. So far, no one informs us if that is actually a placeholder or not.
So we'll just expect that it is a pick for now. At least we don't have the information. And actually, Poppy picked up also. Is that jungle Poppy?
Maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
And actually, they do have a remake for the lobby. So something went wrong. Maybe the Akali pick was wrong. Maybe, well, no, it does seem like maybe the Poppy pick was wrong.
And well, it seems like the team Coinflip Gaming left the lobby as probably they didn't add us in the friends list, so they couldn't inform us.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, you have a friends request there
From High and Frito, but that's from Imantas 5, so.
And I'm asked to go flex right now. Right now, not maybe a little bit later. And well, there was a technical issue with the PC for Gnam and a PC crash. Maybe he didn't want to play Poppy, but at the same time you could just rent a placeholder.
Well, it was like the pick went for the last second, so maybe it was an auto pick from.
Maybe
it was maybe an auto pick for Team Coinflip Gaming, and yeah, well, we wait for Gnomes to come back. The picks that we saw, Ornn was picked up, and Zaya, so
and Akali.
And Akali also, yeah, and it for now at least it does seem like Akali was the right pick.
Well, Akali, if they expect Spurges to go Echo, Akali could be a real, maybe not. I don't actually know mid lane matchups, but I think Akali can hold her ground against Echo, but it's not likely because Echo can just push the waves and roam, and Akali can't do that. So it's most likely going to be on top lane versus Ornn. And Akali just needs to get level 6, and Ornn has been nerfed multiple patches in a row. So he's not the strongest lane bully anymore. And he scales well, but if you want to trade scaling with Akali, then I'm on the Akali side.
And Zaya picked up for Imantas 5, so most likely that will be a Zyra Khan if Team Coinflip Gaming don't pick it up for themselves.
Well, they would have to go. Oh, well, Rakan is pretty terrible without Zaya.
Yeah.
You can go with Kalista.
But Kalista got nerfed also.
Yeah, so most likely it's going to be Zaya Rakan for Team Coinflip Gaming.
For Imantas 5. For Imantas 5.
For Imantas 5, yeah.
And that just gives Fabi and Rizko so much pressure in the bot lane. And both of them are really mechanically strong guys. So,
well, we saw that you can. Well, we've seen that you can play Israel Alistar in response to that.
Yeah, but still, it's Zyra Khan. I do. Well, I kind of like that. Those two picks together. I feel like they do so much. And Akali in the top lane, yeah, that's something that we don't see too often. I want to see what the Akali will be able to do. And Basilisk is known for always picking those like champions that aren't like too
well known.
Yeah, well known and usually picked. Like I know that for a long time he was known as the Heimerdinger mid lane player.
Afterwards it was like Quinn.
Yeah, and then he played Quinn a lot.
And then Zilean, but every mid lane main sooner or later plays Zilean. as their main champion. I've scouted a lot of challenger mid laners over the years, and everything starts with Zilean.
Okay, that's interesting. And yeah, Kali in the top lane now. How do you think? So do you think that Imantas 5 will give a lot of pressure on the top side, or do you think they're just going to leave them on an island?
Knowing the player, it's going to be probably an island on the top lane, but there's the latest news, and Akali is Rakan.
Oh.
So, yeah. Akali is Rakan, so we got Rakan picked in the first rotation. Still only bot lane, so we don't know what they're going to pick on the other lanes.
Darn, I want to see Akali top lane.
Maybe we'll have it. Maybe we'll have it.
They still
maybe
have
they'll
a chance.
pick Rakan as a placeholder for Akali.
Oh, maybe, yeah, that would be interesting. And what else? Haikyuu, now he will be playing Diorn. We saw him have nice plays last week with Diorn. Had just stood on the enemy's backline and did so much damage in those fights. It was nasty. It was nasty to see.
There's a top laner. Basilisk was a long-standing mid lane player. Then he switched to top lane, and his favorite champion on top was Fiora. And Fiora is really good into these tank matchups. Maybe not Ornn, because Ornn is probably one of the few tanks who can bully out Fiora early on. But Fiora is a possibility. I doubt that Team Coinflip Gaming will try to take away Fiora as a mid lane pick.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's mid lane Ornn. Who knows?
Yeah, we never can know with these guys. Yeah, they can pull out anything. And the top lane matchup, Basilisk. Now they have picked up the Rakan. Usually they go for a 1-3-1 composition. And I feel like with Rakan you want to have that team fighty composition more. So we might see a difference in that.
Or maybe we'll see the Galio. Even though Faison doesn't seem like a Galio player, he can probably play Galio.
Most likely. Maybe Rise. Rise has gained popularity now, so maybe we'll see that come out.
It seems like all the players are back in the Champ Select. Not in the Champ Select, in the lobby rather. So
yeah.
We will start soon. We just need everyone to join the same communication channels as they further their message onto us. So yeah, we got Ornn, we got the Kali. No, we got Ornn, we got Zion, Rakan, and possibly Poppy. Probably not.
Probably not, but maybe that was a Poppy pickup. And if that was a Poppy pickup, then that's something we don't. That it's most likely jungle. Maybe they thought that it's a Kali top, so they picked
maybe
up
they
Poppy.
just wanted to taunt Imantas 5 new top laner, as Poppy was one of the downfalls for a tournament actually which happened last weekend, where
yeah, right, I remember.
where there was a Poppy pick, which pretty much tilted their whole team, in which Basilisk, the top laner for Imantas 5, this game was in. So maybe that's going to be it. Maybe not. Probably. And it seems like the players are ready. Players are ready finally.
Yeah.
I hope they don't change the picks. They shouldn't.
Yeah, they shouldn't change the picks. It should be the same band, same picks. Well, maybe not the Poppy, but who knows? Maybe that was picked up. I just want to see if that is.
Losing to Poppy is not nice.
Yeah.
Especially Poppy support, which is pretty great against Rakan.
Yeah, actually, that's something that maybe we will see a new counter for Rakan with the Poppy support.
But Riftwolf is not known as an unconventional support player.
Yeah,
that would be more gated to Capsy.
Yeah, if Capsy was in this game, that it would most likely be a Poppy support, because Riftwolf is usually that Alistar guy.
He's playing Rakan him as well, but yeah,
yeah,
it's most likely going to be Alistar from him.
Yeah, I want to see if we will see
Or Tom Kench.
Israel maybe.
Ezreal.
Tom Kench Israel, the safest bot lane there is.
Yeah.
And the Ornn again picked up. Hopefully they will pick up the Zaya
Zaya
Akali.
And it is.
And it is Zaya Akali.
So that's the puppy.
Now, Gnome, please.
You can do this, just lock in a champion.
Poppy. Click on Poppy, quick lock in. Please, dude. Please.
And well, as the
Maybe
last
he
seconds
DC'd again.
comes down, now it is the Skarner. Still high hopes for certain possible spot champions. And well, that's another option.
Yeah,
That's another
Braum.
option. Braum is open. Braum is not usually open. And well, if Deity have hover of Draven every game,
Yeah.
then we'll see Disco Nunu from Facen.
Yeah, Facen does like that disco, no.
And by the way, it's coming back. It's coming back. Clairvoyant's going to be back in the game in a couple of patches. So, yeah, well, it's Warwick, and Warwick is pretty strong right now, mildly saying. And Homeless Master is actually playing a lot of Warwick lately.
Yeah, he has played a lot of Warwick, and last week also we saw some great plays from him as Warwick. And did he get buffed this patch?
He did not.
He did not, but still he's one of the strongest junglers now.
Yeah, well, Tristana banned, so they do not want to give Kleidex safe AD carries.
Yeah, so maybe the Ezreal will come out as a ban.
Talia ban as well, so wants to deny global pressure from Facen or put him on Galio.
Yeah, and Anivia coming out as a ban. Spurgeon, he did play a lot of Anivia once, but I don't think he's played it lately. So maybe they have scouted them really well and know what they wanted to pick up. And Gangplank also banned out. So
Fiora is still open.
Fiora is still open. We could see that come out. But what we will see from
We still need to see top and mid lane, but well, only one pick, and it's
Nasus.
It's Nasus, yeah. Nasus can farm really well against Ornn. Not much that Ornn can do. If Skarner comes in to help, they will have to dive the Nasus. That's the only way, and it's not the optimal play to dive the Nasus or put any attention on the Nasus. So they will have to snowball the bot to win. But there's Zyra. And it's Kai'Sa, the new champion. I've played only one game where Kai'Sa is in the game. Kleidex already ready to play her in the BSL, so it's going to be the first Kai'Sa in BSL.
Yeah, and Imantas 5 again having that, I'd say 1-3-1. Nasus, even though he has a bad early game, he becomes one of the best split pushers in the game that there is when mid game and late game comes, because nobody can 1v1 him.
Maybe Kai'Sa can, we don't know.
Yeah, maybe Kai'Sa can. But usually...
well, Ziggs from Spurs. And it's going to be a long game.
Yeah, this is going to be a farm game. Both of the teams just want to farm it out as long as they can. And Rise actually picked up for Facen.
And yeah, you mentioned the Rise before.
Yeah, and I mentioned the Rise. And yeah, so they have that like 1-3-1, I'd say more of a 1-4 composition. They just will go and let Basilisk split push with Nasus and just keep fighting with the 4 versus 4.
And yeah, Basilisk will probably not fall behind too hard. He will get the stacks. Nothing much that Team Coinflip Gaming can do against it. They will have to just focus other sides of the map. And Homeless Master will probably be there to capitalize on some counter gank, so maybe he will try to snowball top.
Yeah, maybe he will just try and gank Basilisk, get Basilisk the lead, so he would be an unstoppable machine, doing a lot of damage and just maybe just letting them split push the game. Now we've seen Nasus come out in competitive play sometimes. I remember that in the NICL there once was like Darshan picked Nasus and ended the game with him, and then
that was like 3 years ago.
yeah, and then in the Worlds we saw Longzhu.
Yeah, Khan taking the Nasus versus Soaz's Cho'Gath, was it something?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Maokai. It's probably
Maokai, yeah.
What I want to see is if that's going to be the stacking Nasus or the pushing Nasus, because there's an option to max E on Nasus and just buy ZZ Rod, buy Banner and all that jazz.
Yeah, yeah.
And versus, and yeah, what they will need, Banner, at least one of them will have to pick it up, if not all of them. Just get Xayah with Banner and push versus Ziggs. Ziggs will not be able to do anything against it.
Yeah, because Ziggs is one of those champions that can easily stall a game because of his wave clear. And if you get the Banner of Command, then he won't be able to clear the waves as efficiently.
And Kaiser doesn't have wave clear as well, neither has Ornn or anyone. They can just 1-3-1 all day, probably. They should 1-3-1 because they shouldn't really focus on one side. We know Faison likes to play on side lanes. He will be there to split push at any times needed. He will have teleport, he will have ult, and no one to stop him.
Yeah, and the Warwick pick, both of the junglers have these fast-running guys that will most likely look for pickups, for picks for their team. Skarner with the Predator running in, ulting someone into their team, and Warwick with the ultimate also going to try and catch someone out.
Maybe stopping the Skarner.
Yeah, maybe just ulting the Skarner so the Skarner can...
Body blocking.
Yeah. But most likely, yeah, this time Imantas 5 don't have too much of an aggressive composition. We don't see the Echo or the Zed come out this time. So they're going to go for a bit of a safer composition. Maybe they're expecting Team Coinflip Gaming.
But, well, Ryze and Warwick can lock a target down for sure. We can see Spurja is already taking the cleanse.
Yeah.
Is not going to risk it.
For the biscuit.
Yeah. And, well, what I want to see is the bot lane matchup and the jungle matchup, because it's probably going to be what impacts the game. The junglers, this one, who will have the most impact. Warwick should be able to 1v1 Skarner at any time of the game. Skarner got nerfed, his E stun is lower now.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be looked out for.
Yeah, but right now we'll take a small commercial break, but we'll be right back with Team Coinflip Gaming versus Imantas 5.
are in the first game between Team Coinflip Gaming and Imantas 5. So this is going to be a pretty interesting one, and already our first pause of the match for settings.
For settings, yeah, so it looks like some of these accounts, somebody else has played on their accounts, and they are now
Oh no!
and they are now changing the settings that the other guy left.
Somebody touched my account.
and now both of the teams actually look like they are going for an invade. Well, Payson, or I would say Fabi and Basil's both stayed in base, so they're going to be a bit late for the party. Team Coinflip Gaming though, all 5 of them already rushing in.
And yeah, well, we are in the game as players already, and well, it's going to be a defense, but who really wants to try to invade a Braum?
Yeah, invading a Braum is pretty sad. He can do, it just has that level 1 power spike with his passive, so most likely nothing is going to happen in the early game. Maybe Team Coinflip Gaming are going to look for an invade now, or starts recalling. Or no, he doesn't start recalling.
He will
walk.
The walk of shame.
Yeah, the walk of shame. And Skarn actually will start topside, so Kais and Braum are going to have that early lead to.
Or will they? We don't know if Kaiser can have a lead at all.
Wait.
We'll have to see. I actually don't know what Kaiser can do. I've seen her abilities. I watched the spotlight before getting into ranked, but that's about it. All I know is that I played the game today where I got like almost full damage Renekton, and I couldn't one-shot the Kaiser, so something was wrong there.
Yeah, well, Kaiser, I feel like she has a lot of late game damage, but lacks a bit in the early game, so it's going to be interesting how if Imantas 5 will be able to abuse that.
Yeah, and well, is that a Kaiser skin or is that default skin?
I think that's a skin.
Already with the skin, Kleidex going in hard.
Yeah, he knows he wants to be the first Kaiser enthusiast, so buying the skin as she comes out.
And well, Kaiser gets engaged on by Rakan, and a little bit of trading at the bot lane already. Now, topside is going to be interesting this game already, and well, on top of being Nasus, it's Kleptomancy Nasus, so we'll just stack it up. Doesn't even need to proc the Kleptomancy early game, just needs to get the stacks. Kleptomancy will come in useful later. And a lot of stacking on the bot lane. We got 4 hit passive for Braum.
And a 4 for Kaiser.
5 actually.
Oh yeah, 5.
It's
you
the
have
5 Kaiser. And kind of like 3 for Zai, if you can call that. 3+.
Yeah.
And well, as the junglers are finishing their clears, let's see what they decide to go for. Homeless Master is looking for some vision in the jungle, while Gnome already took the Skull Crab on the bot side. So they know that Homeless is on the top side. He just took the altar, so they for sure know. Now he's on the ward. If Ornn gets ganked right now, I don't know. Ornn should be able to back out, and he just jumps away.
And Gnome or Bressa Kemp already.
Bressa Kemp?
Bressa Kemp was already there to, if the gank does go out, he was ready to run.
Well, face and trade in the mid lane now. Homeless from the backside. Will Spurges that. Now Homeless still running for him, and it's going to be, well, it seems like it's going to be the first blood for Facing. So getting Spurges really low now. Then Homeless getting there to help out, and yeah, a well played first blood.
And in the top side, actually, Ornn chunking out Nasus getting him pretty low.
Nasus canceling the craft of Orn. But yeah, Nasus, he doesn't really care about poke. He can just lifesteal it up. He has the potions. So yeah, he just needs the first back with at least Sheen, and he will be fine enough.
And nice.
Well, yeah, we can see a gank from the Skarner, and it's going to be successful. Spoja gets the return kill on the Faison.
Yeah, so both of the junglers paying respects to mid laners and just helping them out. And right now, I do think that Kai'Sa has actually a CS lead.
A slight CS lead, but yeah.
But the CS lead, nonetheless, I thought that she would have a harder time in the lane.
Maybe Fabi hasn't played against her yet. He's afraid of the unknown.
Yeah, the unknown.
As they say.
But I want to see how much actually Spoja will be able to do with the Ziggs pick. Yeah, he will have a lot of wave core, and theoretically he will have a lot of teamfight damage. But will it work out? Because the enemy are looking for a 1v1 type of play.
On the top side, Basilisk came from the first back and he opted for the Spectre's Cal, so he'll be able to just sustain, maybe not CDR on the first back, but now Ornn will have a really tough time poking Basilisk down. Now, they have vision on a Homeless Master running around as Warwick. And yeah, not much action on the bot side, but it's going to change soon because Faison is looking for Rome. He does get spotted by the zombie ward, and he will just take the altar and run back to the lane.
Yeah, he does have level 6. And actually he had heal, but now he has changed his heal to Ghost. So has a lot of mobility for himself.
But can he outrun the Predator? That's the question now.
Maybe he will be able to do that. Now Skarner actually Homeless Master going in.
A lot of action on the bot side, and that's a combo. Rakan knockup plus Warwick ult, and Kai'Sa couldn't do anything. Didn't flash the Rakan knockup, and well, they are going further. Knockup on the Rift Wolf, and well placed Rakan knockup from Root Skull on the Rift Wolf, and those are 2 kills for Imanta 5 on the bot lane.
And I don't know how that actually happened. Like they saw the Warwick coming in from the ward. And maybe Faison now is in some trouble. No, he does get this. He does.
Well, Ziggs ult comes in. Rise does flash away just in case.
Yeah, he doesn't know how much Ziggs can actually do, how much damage Ziggs does, because we don't see him too often these days. And so flashes for safety. But yeah, interesting picks coming actually out from. Even the mid lane pick and the ADC pick, both we don't see them too often because Kai'Sa hasn't been out for 2 days, and Kai'Sa now. I just want to see if they are like actually have trained these champions, how much they know about the champions.
Well, both junglers just trading the red buffs. Probably both know where the opposition is. Well, still Kai'Sa going in strong. Seems like Clydex has practiced though. Maybe as a PB account, or maybe he just spammed 24/7 normal games from then on because it's permabanned on ranked right now.
Yeah, so he has maybe got some had a lot of scrims, and got Kai'Sa picked that up. But yeah, I still don't know what she will be able to do in the later game.
Yeah, well, Spoja has spoken out Homeless in the jungle, just disrupting a little bit now on the bot lane. People going in and out. Not much action on 2v2s. They just have to farm and wait for the junglers. And well, talking about junglers on top lane, Onya's in a world of troubles and does not get to proc the Ornn as Homeless just jumps on him and suppresses. And that's a kill. That's the second kill for Homeless Master. Ornn does have ultimate, but they will be able to deal a lot of damage, if not take the turret on the top lane already.
Yeah, and what's interesting is that Kais actually looks like is going for the Grinsu. I saw that I saw a lot of crit builds come out from Kais, but this time they're going for Grinsu. So I want to see how that works out.
Maybe that's not Ginsu. Maybe that's just pickaxe into Zeal and just getting a lot of attack speed early. I don't know though. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm right.
Who knows? Yeah, maybe.
Well, I hope that Gnoms is right with the path he's taken. He's really close, really close to the tier 1 turret on the bot lane now. Well, they are going in, Braum into the Xayah. They're going to get double knockup, and Ritual just gets deleted. Now Skarner from the brush, flashing on the Xayah. Fabi gets away, but Rakan will not. And Rakan goes in for the kill himself, and that's going to be trade kill. Rakan for Kai'Sa.
Yeah, and Skarner now also in a bit of trouble now. Faison does not have mana, but he does have enough for one Rune Prison.
Few more seconds for the Homeless ultimate, and well, will he ult or will he save the ult? Or maybe he doesn't have it yet.
He does, but he missed it.
And going for the dive, Ziggs is going to clear the Warwick, but it's going to be a trade of junglers.
Yeah, but still, even though he missed the ult, he still got the skill on Skarner. If Skarner would have survived that.
And well, on top lane, Basil is going and on the Anyas. Anyas in a world of troubles, getting just poked out, but he tries to trade back. He will have to back. He does have teleport, so maybe he will try to stick around, it seems. So
yeah, Ziggs is roaming to top side, placing some vision in the jungle, but it does seem like they're just going to fall back. Now Rakan slowly getting the lead in the bot lane. And yeah, it actually does seem that Kai'Sa is going for the Quinsus. So that's interesting.
Yeah, maybe that's not Genzu's. We'll have to see though. But yeah, I don't know how not Xayah, but Kai'Sa scales. You know that she scales off of everything. Genzu's gives AP more than AD, so maybe going for the W damage, if I'm not mistaken. And well, we got a lot of action so far. 11 kills in 12 minutes. Imantas 5 is leading 2.5k, and on bot lane, a favorable trade for Imantas 5, and Kai'Sa already almost 2/3 off. And well, there's a fight in the jungle between both junglers, and a backup comes from Imantas 5, and well, that's 4v1, and Gnam is just not able to take them down.
Yeah, and right now Imantas 5 just slowly snowballing their lead.
And it seems like they're going for the dive, 4v2. Rakan goes in, misses the knockup. Now Kai'Sa is going to get taunted. She goes in and she gets the kill on the Homeless Master. Now Roots go really low, tries to get a return kill, but he will fall. Double kill for Kai'Sa. Well, that was close.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Buzzless did pick up a solo kill against Onyas. So right now, even though Imantas 5 lost the bot side, they won. They got something in the top side, and Kai'Sa really showing what she can do.
Well, Basilisk will probably get to first tier. He does, and Gnobs respect him, not even trying to get anything. Even though I think he should have just gone in, and Onyas had the teleport, they could have just get a easy 1v2, well, 2v1 kill.
Yeah, because Nasus didn't have, well, he had a bit of mana, but he didn't have too much mana, so he wouldn't have been able to do anything, and he still didn't have the flash. So most likely that would have actually been a kill maybe for Team Coinflip Gaming. So some hesitation from them.
And the first Drake of the game is Cloud Drake.
Yeah, so still Cloud Drake coming in strong in this series as well. but it does help out a lot for Warwick and Rise, so that they can roam around the map faster.
And after changes, it benefits Nasus as well, getting a little bit faster in the team fights if there will be.
If there will be team fights, yeah.
Yeah. And well, Faison bullying out Anyas. Anyas is desperately looking for some farm, but Anyas almost falling into mid lane. Will flash away. Now Skana comes in and Ornaut as well. Ornaut will knock up the Rise, but Ziggs ult does not connect. Now there's going to be a kill on a mid lane turret, as there's nothing Team Coinflip Gaming can do about it.
Yeah, and Imans 5 slowly.
And well, Warwick ults the Rift Wolf and gets pulled in by the Skana. Rakan will just split the focus as he charms everyone.
Yeah, but Basil's meanwhile on Kai'Sa almost getting her down, but...
And he gets the kill on the Kai'Sa. Flashes in for 6 stacks. Yeah. And well, Faison is going to get away with the ult. The roots go really low, but nothing to threat him. Or is there? Rootsko gets the kill, but Braum secures his own.
Yeah, so 2 for 2 trade right now for Imantas 5, but they did pick up the turret. And now the 1-3-1 might come out. Rise already on the bot lane, so...
And Fabi trying to 1v1 the Braum. The shield is just too tough for him.
Yeah, can't really penetrate it as much as he would like to, but 302 on Fabi and 150 minions. So not feeling too bad for himself. Has the gold that he needs.
Well, first big power spikes. There's the Trinity Force for Nasus. Now Nasus is going to be just unstoppable. The Archangels and Abyssal Masks finish for Rise. Soon. Fabi is going to finish the rapid fire cannon, or maybe that's going to be static shift. We'll see that later, probably after Drift Herald. And now Team Coinflip Gaming is looking for something, but they are all 5 grouped to mid, but does not commit to engage on them.
Yeah, they could try and catch out Faison. He doesn't have the Zhonyas yet, so
and well, Basil wants some Clydex. He will back off and respect the Braum because he can 1v1 Clydex.
Yeah, but look, no, catched out in top lane, and that's fall. And a nice rotate from Faison to catch out that, and
a Herald on top as well. Now Nasus will have free reign on bot lane as Clydex and Rift will shoot back, but they want to kill. They want something in return. Now, Kai'Sa ulting in, closing the distance, nothing that Basils can do, and he almost one-shots her. Well, that was, Basils with the Trinity Force stacks, and in return they'll get 2 turrets for this. So 2 turrets for 1 Nasus. Was it worth? Probably not.
Probably not, but there we have to ask if it was Team Coinflip Gaming misplaying or Imantas 5 just reacting really well to the plays and knowing what they can do. And they have a death.
Well, Rakan ult gets 3 people in, and well, Ornn dies, Ziggs dies now. It's going to be the third death for Skana. Now, Kai'Sa getting a kill on the Fabi. Tries to run away, will not be able to, and triple kill for Homeless Master.
Yeah, Homeless again. Last week he was just doing so much work. Today again with 7-2-3, doing so much work for his team, getting the kills, doing so much damage, catching out the right opponents. And right now, I don't know what Team Coinflip Gaming can actually do to come back into this game.
But we can see that Kai'Sa can do something.
Yeah.
Even though she can trade 1-for-1 for Fabi. That's probably not the thing you want to do as AD carry, trade 1-for-1. But Team Coinflip Gaming does have Ziggs, and Ziggs is going to get only stronger as the game goes on. But so will Nasus and Rise.
Now red buff picked up for Fabi, so He'll be able to kite more easily now. Going mid lane. Rise actually also picking up the Bullet for himself.
And we got Zeke's Convergence on Rakan. That's a pretty great item, especially for this bot lane.
Yes.
A lot of bonus damage, as if it was needed.
Yeah, there's already so much damage coming out from them. And clearing vision around Baron, so they might want to pick up the Baron right now. Basilisk's already starting this split push.
And well, Clydex wants to get on face and all gets to half HP by one small combo by facing. And now he backs. That was a little bit too much.
Yeah, and actually that gives the opportunity Imantas 5 need to start the Baron.
And yeah, it seems like it's going to be a free Baron. Gnome's not even trying to contest it.
Or is he?
Baron is getting really low. Nothing he can do about it. And well, yeah, it's Baron for Imantas 5 and a really late teleport started.
Yeah, but the little gnome catched out by the by Rise ultimate, and now they're just going to keep pushing. This might be the end game push here.
And yeah, well, Fabi really low, so he should be careful. They still have ultimates, and Ornn ultimate comes and gets only on Homeless Master. Now Rise in trouble. Will try to run away. And well, Kaiser going in is not able to finish off Facing. Now that's double kill for Nasus, and 3 members dead. 3 members dead for Team Coinflip Gaming in exchange for 1 Rakan. And well, Homeless wants some action, goes in 1v2, tries to hold him down. He heals too much and he kills Spurgeis, and Rise is going to finish off Skane. So it's an ace for Imantas 5 and a pretty convincing ace.
Yeah, Team Coinflip Gaming just showing the Latvian special, going in 1 by 1 against 4 people, showing that they can try and 1v5 the game, but it didn't work out as they planned. 2 inhibitors fall down for Imantas 5, so now they just want to go top lane and siege there and finish off the game.
So do you think is this the time to refund the Kaiser skin?
Yeah, if he does have the refund option still open and he hasn't refunded anything else, then I would say that he should refund the Kaiser skin.
But actually, I don't think Kaiser is the problem here. Kaiser got the lead early, slight lead, but still has had some
difficulties.
Has had some redeeming qualities in these fights, at least.
Yeah, maybe she just hasn't gotten the items and the weed that she needs to start snowballing. And maybe Imantas 5 know how to play against her. They did play a really safe lane. They didn't try to push in or fight early game, so maybe that is like the key, not to fight her early.
And well, they will be going for Basilisk. All 5 members on the bot side now. Predator not turned on, but well, Basilisk will just push forward. Will try to be as annoying as possible, just buffing up these already buffed up minions by the super minion. And well, it's just a matter of time. It's the last moment for Team Coinflip Gaming to engage. Skarner almost dropped. And well, Ornn comes in. They're going to jump on the Rise, but they are knocked up by the Rakan Chomp. Now Rift Wolf, Kaiser, and Skane falls. 3 kills for the Imantas 5 already. Give it 4. And well, Facing goes for the finishing kill. Will not be able to go for it. And well, it's pretty close. Spurgeis gets away, but will he be able to wave clear? Spurgeis surviving barely by everyone trying to dive fountain. And the first game is going to go for Imantas 5. Pretty convincing win.
Yeah, really fast and convincing win for Imantas 5. Showing off that they can play some teamfighty compositions, but it didn't seem that they actually needed to teamfight. They got the early lead again through Homeless Master and snowballed the game from there.
And yeah, on top lane, even though Nasus had a slight help from Warwick, he pretty much didn't feel the Ornn at all. After the first back, there was nothing Ornn could do, and as we can see, Faison going in hard with the Rise, twice as much damage as his team's AD carry, so that's pretty crazy. But yeah, Kaiser and Zai dealing pretty much the same. Both of the carries are more or less leaning to the late game fights, and Kaiser not getting there.
Yeah, just yeah, it's a fast game from Imantas 5, as all of their games have been so far. Well, no, they had a longer game against Public Enemy, but still they came back in that game and again showing off their dominance in this game.
What do you think? What does Team Coinflip Gaming has to do to come back?
Maybe ditch the Kaiser pick, go for a more Vayne. Well, Vayne didn't really go that well for Roper 6 when he took it. Well, he got the airway kills, but he wasn't able to do anything further with the champion. So I think they just have to hope that Imantas 5 will not ban out the Caitlyn and pick that up for themselves.
Do you think they should go for the similar safe laning, or should they go all in, go hard or go home style?
Coinflip Gaming?
Yeah. Should they go for the coin flip here? Pick something like Draven, pick something like, maybe not Zed, the same Echo on top lane, Onios with the Tryndamere, try to get something down.
Yeah, I think that they should try and play more of an aggressive team composition, because yeah, this way they just kind of slowly died and they didn't have the tools to really make the plays that they wanted to. And yeah, they weren't able to do anything that they should have done.
Lil Gnomes is known for the Ivern pick. That's one of his main champions. If you can get like Caitlyn, you can get Ivern or something like that. It should be possible. It should be possible to fight back, because this game didn't seem so.
Yeah, it did not look so at all. But we might actually get into the second game without a pause.
Without a pause?
Yeah, so that's something crazy. That's something that usually doesn't happen. And yeah, well, Riftwolf and Clydex, I think they should pick up something more of an aggressive bot lane. Maybe the Ezreal Alistar or the Caitlyn if it's open or something like that. Because this game, well, they played aggressively bot lane, and then Imantas 5 bot lane weren't really answering that until Homus Master came. So maybe they just need to play something more aggressive, push the boundaries, and have Gnome ward for them so that they know where Homus is all the time.
Well, Clydex has played a lot of Twitch in the past. We haven't seen Twitch in a while. I haven't seen Twitch in solo queue either, except for the jungle Twitches, which I do not respect. I don't like jungle Twitches, but yeah, they definitely have the firepower to fight back. They just need to combine their ideas, combine the minds, and I think maybe they can go for the 1-1.
Yeah, hopefully that would be really exciting. I want to see the Echo come out from Sportgeist. I want to see that Echo. And Faison this time didn't really go for an aggressive mid laner against Sportgeist. So interesting why he went for the Rise this time.
He went aggressive though.
Yeah, well, he was aggressive.
He set up the first kill on the Sportgeist.
Yeah. And he got he caught out a lot of people with the Rune Prison, with his roams.
And with the ultimates.
Yeah, and with the ultimates also, yeah.
So, yeah, both teams actually still have a lot to show, because I think this was not the try-hard mode for Imantas 5, the full try-hard. If, for example, Coinflip Gaming can get that out of them from the champion select already, then it should be pretty interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah, I disagreed with the Ziggs pickup and the Kai'Sa pick. If they can change those champions
Ziggs bot and Kaiser mid.
and Kaiser mid, maybe that would work out. But in the jungle also, Widow Gnome not putting as much pressure as I want him to put out. Homus Master outquest him, I would say. And the Scanner pick now didn't really work as well as they wanted it to work out, because all the lanes kind of started to fall behind because of the pressure from Homus Master. So maybe we want to see a Zac, maybe a Zac from Gnome, and him just trying to gank more for his laners.
And well, players are trying to make a team effort of getting into the lobby together.
Yeah.
Some synergy issues here and there. Well, let's see. We still miss one player, and here he is.
Yeah, the player just joined the lobby, so most likely we will start the game soon.
Yeah, we will go to the champ select without any pauses, so no worries.
No worries, you won't have to see any commercials or something like that.
Or will you?
Or maybe we will sneak one in. And what else? Yeah, Rift Wolf. Maybe they should pick up the Thresh for Rift Wolf.
Oh, but should they leave Xayah and Rakan open, or should they?
No, I think they should just
themselves?
ban out Xayah.
Ban out Xayah.
Yeah, I think they ban out Xayah and that just dies out. Rakan won't be picked up.
Maybe Kalista. Kalista Rakan.
Yeah, well, Fabi is known for his Kalista.
Is he?
Maybe we will see if he is.
I've never seen him play Kalista, but I want to be pleasantly surprised in the following game.
Yeah. Wink, wink, Fabi. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, Fabi. So, on the top lane, there's going to be a big choice. I feel like there's going to be another another Cyan ban and another Ornn pickup. But maybe the Ornn's going to be on the Imantas 5 side right now.
You know what I want to see? I want to see the Tryndamere also. I want to see Tryndamere Echo, so the Team Coinflip Gaming have that 1-3-1 composition, and then maybe just get a ganking jungler like Jarvan.
And yeah, we're in the champ select. We started the game with Azir, but do not want to give any chances for Spurges to carry the mid and late games. That's good. That's a nice ban. Now Nidalee ban targeting Homeless Master.
We might say 3 bans against Homeless Master, because Homeless Master actually has been playing out of his mind. Like, he's been playing so well right now in this tournament. I think this is the best Homeless Master I have seen for now, at least.
Will he be master with a home finally?
Yeah, maybe he will get the home that he is looking for. And so still the Camille ban coming out from this. Yeah, for now the same bans coming out as the first draft.
Yeah, Nidalee, Evelyn, and the 3rd ban should be Olaf.
No, Caitlyn.
For Team Coinflip Gaming.
Well, maybe they will ban out the Warwick so that they don't have to handle that.
Maybe they saw that they can pick the Anivia versus the Olaf.
Yeah, maybe. And Anivia this time isn't banned.
Yeah, the previous game it was. This time isn't.
Yeah.
Warwick banned. So it's the first pick, Cyan. So what will Team Coinflip Gaming pick against it? Probably it's going to be Ornn. Maybe
Nasus.
not. Ornn. Oh, Nasus versus Cyan's not the same as Nasus versus Ornn.
Nasus?
I tell you. Nah, maybe it's probably going to be Ornn or
wait.
It's
maybe it's Xayah. I'll say that it's Xayah.
It is Xayah. And is Nunu going to be Rakan, or is that going to be Nunu?
Most likely that's going to be
And
Nunu.
it is Rakan.
Oh yeah,
so
Nunu
Xayah
is Rakan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So changing the strategy, copying. Well, yeah, copycat Coinflip Gaming. But yeah, this time no Ornn on top lane yet.
Yet, yeah.
It will be banned if Team Coinflip Gaming does not pick it as the 3rd ban. And well, Homeless Master on the Kazakhs, it's going to be a show.
Yeah, and facing this time switching it up, showing us the Mordekaiser, and not going for that Disco Nunu.
Well, what champion is that going to be? Silver. Well, no Silver. That's Alistar. Alistar for Rutsko. That's what we wanted to see in the first game.
Yeah.
Did not see it.
Did not see Imantas Coinflip Gaming pick that up, but this time Alistar. So they might go for the Alistar Ezreal bot lane. If so, like if I was Team Coinflip Gaming now, most likely I would ban out the Ezreal so that they wouldn't have that pickup. And
it's Jax. All right, that's a change. But is that Jax in jungle? Probably. Maybe in the top lane, because Jax can go on top lane. He actually deals more than 500 damage per game if you go on top lane.
Oh.
Not in the jungle, yeah. And there's going to be Tristana ban. That was an option. And the second one, Ezreal? Or maybe they'll focus Faison on the mid lane, because we don't know what Faison is going to pick.
Yeah, maybe Faison will go with the Rise again. Maybe he will switch it up and go with the Echo or the Zed. So.
And yeah, they are going to pick champions who are good into Cyan. Ornn is banned. We see the target onto Faison with the Rise ban. And second one, will it be Gnar or maybe Shen? I don't know.
Yeah, Shen could be banned out so that Basilisk would have an easier time top lane. There could also be, and Shen has that global pressure with the ultimate.
And it's Vladimir. We forgot about it. Like, Vladimir is really good into Cyan, gets a free lane, and Vladimir with a free lane is pretty scary.
Yeah, but as much as I know, Onyas or HeyQ, I don't know. He doesn't play too much Vladimir. So I don't think they would have picked that up anyways. They do pick up the Shen for themselves. And that might be a Jhin.
Oh, it will not be Jhin. Because Jhin into Zyra Khan is like a suicide if you do not have a Tahm Kench.
Yeah, but Fabi is Fabi. Sometimes he likes to do stuff like that.
Live dangerously.
Yeah. Live life on the edge. And now it is Varus, so...
It's Varus. Varus good, can stop the engages.
But yeah, they did not pick up the Ezreal, so...
And now the exciting part of the champ select, what is Faison going to pick?
Yeah. Talonhover. Yasuo actually picked up.
And it's Yasuo locked in, so it's going to be Yasuo mid. Now, all pressure on Spurgeis. What can he do versus the Yasuo?
Now we might see the Echo. How is actually Echo Yasuo matchup?
Probably skill matchup, but it seems like Spurgeis does not want that. He's a mid lane Yasuo player himself. He knows what he doesn't like to face as the Yasuo in the mid lane. Now, it's going to be Anivia. And that is a last pick, Anivia for Spurgeis. And the team comes pretty interesting.
Yeah, pretty. They have that team fighty comp that Public Enemy had in the first game with the Anivia and the Zyra Khan.
Yeah.
And while they have Shen in the top lane, so that will add some pressure to the map as well. And what did they have jungle?
They had I forgot.
Something. They had something in the jungle.
They had something in the jungle.
Yeah, but Imantas 5.
But Yasuo pick just...
Yeah, the Yasuo pick just blinded us.
Windwalled my thoughts.
Yeah. And Yasuo... Now they have that 1-3-1 composition with the Cyan top lane and the Yasuo going bot lane and Varus, Alistar and Kha'Zix.
Oh, now remember there was a Jax jungle.
Jax jungle, right.
Jax jungle.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about the Jax jungle.
We forgot about him. That's how.
Yeah, because Gnome isn't the guy that usually puts a lot of pressure on the map, so maybe picking up Jax for him is nice so he can farm up. just farm up and then try to do as much in the mid game and late game as he can. But I don't know. I feel like Gnome usually is that support as jungler. I mean, where he picks up the Nunu, the Ivern, something like that, and then just wards and buffs your damage carries.
And yeah, mid lane's going to be matchup of the game. Bot lane could get scary with Zyra Khan on one side.
Yeah. But yeah, Velvarus
it's probably going to be a farm lane.
Yeah, Velvarus will have a hard time, as we saw. JT had a hard time to deal damage in teamfights because of the Anivia ultimate. So that is going to be something that they have to look out for, as well as Yasuo. He just needs 2 items to start doing damage, so most likely.
But they do have the wombo combo with Sion, with Alistar, Yasuo, Varus, and in the jungle there's Kha'Zix to clean everything up. So they have set themselves for success. Now the easiest part is the execution, as always.
Yeah, and it's going to which team will be able to execute their strategy better. I would say Team Coinflip Gaming this game have a pretty safe composition, nothing too scary. Well, yeah, for Imantas 5, the Yasuo and the Kha'Zix both are strong pickups. Just need to know if Imantas 5 will be able to snowball the matchup.
Yeah. Well, I actually don't know how to feel about this game.
Yeah, we saw a stomp in the first game from Imantas 5.
Yeah, but I cannot really imagine them stomping with these champions. It's like they've handicapped themselves. Like they've given themselves a challenge, fighting against Anivia, Zyra Khan. Shen not so much, and Jackson not so much as well, but Anivia, well, if Anivia can get some early items, or get some items at all, then it's going to be tough for Imantas 5. But so far they've showed us to be the strongest Latvian team, and if they stomp in these matchups, then well, it's going to be interesting to see what else they can do.
Yeah, so as the game is loading in, we'll have a small commercial break, so don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with this second game.
I can never forgive Lattelecom for murdering our mother.
I've been cooperating, you're just not listening.
You're not listening to me.
Pasaules top seriāli. Skaties visas sezonas uzreiz visos tavos ekrānos. Shortcut films. Tikai 6 eiro mēnesī. Shortcut. Tu redzēsi.
we are in the second game between Imantas 5 and Team Coinflip Gaming. And well, first game did go to Imantas 5 with a pretty convincing win. Now in the second game we got a pretty interesting picks. Well, more or less the only interesting pick here is the Yasuo with the Ignite on the mid lane. So we'll see how this one turns out to be. What do you expect on mid lane to happen? Who's going to win it?
I have faith in the face since Yasuo. I do think it's going to be more or less a farm lane. There won't be really too early kills if the junglers don't come. But if the junglers...
You say that.
Yeah, but if the junglers do come, then I think that it's going to be Homeless that actually comes, and I think that then they are going to start snowballing Facing.
Yeah, well, not only Yasuo does have to get fed, but Homeless, if he gets a couple of kills, then it's pretty much over for Falcon Gaming. But if not for Falcon Gaming,
Coinflip Gaming,
for Coinflip Gaming. But yeah, if Coinflip Gaming can hold their grounds in the early game and not give anything to Homeless, then he should be less than an asset to his team, you know.
Yeah, and again, well, Gnome starting in the top side, allowing quite extended Riffle to start the pushing on the bot side, so giving them as much as an advantage as they can. And yeah, Jax might try and give an early gank to the bot side. Don't really know how that one will go out. And the top lane matchup, actually, Cyan picked up Glacial Augment.
And yeah, Glacial Augment's pretty great pickup in the tank matchups, especially. And well, on mid lane, Facing in trouble, is going to go down for the first blood. Spurja flashes in, gets the Ignite down, and first blood for Spurja.
Yeah, okay. I've mistaken. I take the L this time, and the Spurja shows me that he cannot be like you cannot count him out.
But usually in these times it's not what the opponent does, but what the Yasuo does. And on the bot lane there's going to be a fight. That's a knock upon the Alistair, and Rutsko is going to fall. Jax picks up the kill, so 2 kills for Team Coinflip Gaming already, and that's what we need to see from them.
Yeah, the early aggression coming out, and this will allow them just to shut down the Yasuo a bit, the Kazakhs a bit, so and give them the lead that they need. As I said, that the Lattelecom usually doesn't make too much presence around the map, doesn't have that pressure. This time he does gank the bot lane and helps them out to get the kill.
And a 3-minute tier from a Navy that's pretty nasty. Well, let's see how this one goes. Well, on the top side, Basilisk is bullying out Shen, the Onios. Even though he's a little bit behind in CS, he has the health advantage.
Yeah, and Kazakhs actually might try and do something mid lane. No, he does not.
Anivia does have the eggs still, so Kazakhs should be careful with dives.
Yeah, and they do spot out Jax, so they know where he is. Kazakhs still taking away Jax's jungle creeps.
And Jax has nothing, no camps alive. Only camp left is the one that Homeless is taking right now. And will they meet? They see Jax still. Well, Jax is pretty desperate at the moment.
Yeah, Homeless really wasting Jax's time right now.
But Homeless is low, so if Jax catches him, and well, Jax going for the gank on the top lane. Kazakh should be able to counter gank. And well, there's a taunt on the Basilisk. Jax gets the stun up. Now Kazakh jumps in, flashes away. Cyan does not get the knockup, and everyone flashes. The only flash left for Homeless Master. Now he's still healthy enough to jump in if the occasion occurs. But well, Jax is trying to scare him away. Is not going to happen. And well, that's going to be a kill for Onios on the top lane. Now Jax went in.
Yeah, but on bot side actually, Rakan going in onto Varus. Fabi almost falling down. But
But the same happening on the opposite front, like both supports going on, the AD carries, both of them barely survive.
yeah, and right now, Team Coinflip Gaming have surprised me of how they can play the early game, and Imantas 5 really now kind of choking, I would say. The top lane fight was unnecessary. Holmes was pushing too much. He didn't have to do that. He could have just backed off and they would have won the trade. But no, he wanted more. Wasn't satisfied enough and just kept going and paid the price.
Well, yeah, but at the same time,
Yasuo actually going on to Anivia. But Anivia does have
they
a
gets popped, but well, she's getting lower and lower, and Yasuo does have the third Q. Will not land, but ooh, he still has Ignite, so he can try to go all in.
Yeah, but how often does this happen that Anivia gets pushed in by Yasuo?
Mid lane Yasuo probably always, because at least pre-6 Anivia. And well, Yasuo gets jumped on by Jax. Will try to run away, but the red smite is sticking. Ornn comes in. Spoja is going to be cornered. Does have to flash away now. Basil's versus Jax. Now the glacial augment does pay the dividends, as Jax will have to run away.
Yeah, and Holmes Master again, just what we saw from Ekes in the Falcon eSports and Public Enemy match. Holmes Master just stealing away all of Jax's jungle, not allowing him to pick up that and not get the CS that he needs to get the first items.
And he does have the level 6 and he's already on the bot side. They don't know that he's there. Blasting plant is there, so a perfect setup. Now Rutsko just has to go in, has the flash, will not commit to it, but they get the flash from Zaya, so that's a win.
Yeah, so Holmes Master, or Bronze the Smurf, will be able to revisit that lane and try to get the kill onto Zaya, but Zaya is going to hit level 6, so she still will have a route to save her. But now they are actually invading Holmes.
They want revenge and they will get the stun, double stun on the Homeless, and nothing he can do.
Yeah, nice invade from Team Coinflip Gaming. Imantas 5 didn't have any vision there.
And now Fabi and Rutsko has the back off. Now Gnome is going in, Fabi flashes away. Does eat a lot of damage though.
I like the new side of Gnome that we are seeing this game. Putting up so much pressure around the map, ganking, having those nice invades, and really doing a lot in this game.
Already 2 kills in 8 minutes. And well, looking for maybe Dragon. He will take the blue buff, or most likely will give it to Anivia. Anivia is already coming in. We'll have to sacrifice some CS. Oh no, Jax will just take it for himself. So putting on the carry pants.
Yeah, Jax feeling the power, feeling the weight of his team on his shoulders, and picking up everything for himself so that he would be able to carry.
And even though Spurja has got the first blood, we can see more than 30 CS advantage for Faison, so that Yasuo is pretty scary.
Yeah, so Faison just showing his prowess on the champion, showing how strong he actually is, and how comfortable he is on that pick. And that's just going Faison with the Yasuo will be one target that the Coinflip Gaming will have to look out for.
They have the tools to lock him up though. They have the Shen taunt, they have the Jax stun, Anivia stun, Rakan. So it's going to be pretty hard to play Yasuo in team fights. But maybe, just maybe Faison has like strategies of his own.
Yeah, and Jax again coming down bot lane, looking for a gank there.
He does not get spotted, so it's going to be a gank. Varus does not have flash now. Rift Wolf gets on the Varus now. Alistar knock up, and Alistar Rutsko, beautiful play, peeling off all of them.
Yeah, Rutsko with the Alistar really just so well played from him. Saved Fabi's life there, and Fabi didn't have to actually pop any of his summoners, or he didn't have to use his heal.
Yeah, well, they will get the first Drake, which is not the Cloud Drake. Finally, it's Mountain Drake, so the game is going to be accelerated once one of the champions will get on a turret, because, well, most of the turrets are healthy, though the advantage goes to Imantas 5.
Yeah, and too bad that I feel like they should have went for that mid lane gank onto Yasuo. The three of them trying to punish Faison, who has pushed in the lane, but they do not go for it. And just leave him, keeping him in there. And yeah, Sport is really is having a hard time dealing with him right now.
Yeah, well, on the bot lane's pretty much farm fest, even though there have been some aggressions on both sides. But nothing much that they can do now. Double knockup from Alistar. Rift Wolf eats some turret shots, and now Bronze Smurf is going in. Shane Alt comes in now. Will Anyas get to taunt on the Kazakhs? He does, but Rift Wolf falls now. Yasuo once more, he will try to get the third knockup, and he does not need it. Yasuo provides it for him. Faison flashes away. It's going to be a kill for almost second one in this fight. So 2 kills for Imantas 5. Both goes to Kazakhs, which was a bit behind on the tempo, but well, BESL goes in further. The egg gets popped, but well, Homeless falls now. Everyone's getting super low, and they overcommitted now. Imantas 5 playing fearless, but it backfires. So 2 kills for 5 kills. That's not what you want to see.
Yeah, and Imantas 5 really struggling this game. It's something that we don't usually see from them. Holmes hasn't found the games that he wants.
And well, Faison almost in trouble, goes away beautifully. Maybe that's why they didn't gank him that much. He can just escape most of the things. But he gets low from the poke, and he will try to go on the Anivia. Anivia gets knocked up by the Alistar now. Yeah, Yasuo in trouble. Gnom's not going to commit to this.
Rakan just came in clutch, saved Sporjais from the Alistar stand that would most likely kill him. And yeah, Rift Wolf coming in clutch, saving.
And well, they're going for the Rift Wolf. Will not forgive this, and it's the third kill for Homeless Master. He just collects the kills super fast.
Yeah, both of the junglers now having 3 kills for themselves. 1k gold lead for Team Coinflip Gaming. And yeah, even though the kills are like there's a 5 kill deficit, the farm from Faison just evens it out.
Yeah, and that Yasuo is getting closer. Well, now only to the first item. Jax is going to scare him away from the turret, but on the bot lane, turret is getting pretty low.
And actually Faison and then Gnome finally get out in the mid lane, but Gnome does not continue going in. And they might find the Kazakhs now.
Or will Kazakhs find them now? Rutsko is coming in from behind. Anivi's wall will block him, so no further engages.
Yeah, both of the teams just disengaging the fight. But again, they are going on to the Rakan. Oh no, they went onto the Jax, so they are going to try and pick up the Booba for themselves.
Anivi from side, so is Yasuo. Yasuo is pretty low now. Will not be in time to get the 3-man knockup for Yasuo. Now Yasuo gets charmed, everyone gets charmed now. Jax is going to fall by the Kazakhs. 4 kills for Kazakhs already. And well, this was a one-for-one trade, and that is beneficial. Now Kazakhs goes in for more. Rift Wolf barely survives, and Kleidex secures the kill on the Homeless Master, and that's a big shutdown.
Yeah, and I don't know, Imantas 5 are looking to fight too much. They're forcing too much. They should just take a breather. They won the fight, I would say, and then they just went in for more, and Team Coinflip Gaming easily punished that.
And yeah, we'll have to see now. 304 Anivia, 304 Zaya. Well,
3-1 for Jax. So
yeah, well, usually when that happens, you should report the jungle. It's the jungle difference.
Yeah, well, this time Homeless Master hasn't had so much success as he had the previous games. So maybe if you shut down Homeless Master, you shut down Imantas 5.
Well, that might be an option. And well, top lane so far being completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
We haven't even talked about top lane because nothing's happening. They're just trading the farm. Cyan has a bit more farm than Shen, and that's about it about top lane.
Yeah, but well, at least now they are going for the Rift Herald, so they are going to pick that up for themselves, give a bit of a lead. But Kazak's actually going there. Will he try and kill someone? No, he does not. He just checks them out. And Khan, I guess, is looking for a dive now, but to jump in, but no, he did not. And now Zai has such a lead over Fabi that they can just keep pushing in the wave and try to take the trip.
Yeah, Fabi still hasn't finished the Rage Blade. Pretty hard when the opponent has like 3 more kills than you. Well, a lot of poke damage on the Rutsko from a couple of feathers.
And easily they will just start whittling the turret down, but Faison now actually going down.
He was spotted.
Yeah, so he will fall back to mid lane. Maybe he is able to pick up the mid lane turn before Quaidex and Rift will pick up the bot lane turn.
That's an option. Maybe Homeless Master will help him out now. Second Mountain Drake, that is huge for Coinflip Gaming.
But we have a dive on top lane. They are trying to dive the Shen.
Shen puts on the sphere and well flashes away, but will probably still die to Almost Master, and he does. So they will try to get the first turret on the top lane. Nothing that Coinflip Gaming can do about it. And second game in a row, top lane gets the first turret blood.
Yeah, and Faison will also pick up mid lane turret. So they get 2 turrets for that Drake.
And they're back in the gold lead.
Yeah, and they're back in the gold lead.
And Jax is looking for something on bot lane. Rakan comes in with the alt knockup. Jax without mana, so what are they looking for? There's going to be a flash stun for Alistar. Fabi flashes forwards and almost secures the kill. Rutsko is going to get it with Ignite. Now Rutsko is going to get the combo soon. He gets the combo. Shen out comes in. Sion from the back gets 2-man knockup. Still does not have the ult anymore. Rutsko falls from a Nivea. Now 2-man. Yasuo ultimate. Yasuo gets a kill. And we're going in for the forward double kill for Yasuo. Now Anivi only one standing. Will Spurgeons get away? Full health for him. No one's going to chase the Anivi. Now Fabi is going to push the bot lane. That's the only tier 1 turret still standing for Coinflip Gaming. And yeah, that's a big win for Imantas 5.
Yeah, Imantas 5 showing us why they are the strongest Latvian team right now. And a great team fight from them. Really reacted to the play. BESL steeping in, getting the 2-man Q knockup, and Faison following it up with his ultimate. And yeah, they do pick up the third tier 1 turret. And now, even though the early game from Team Coinflip Gaming was so great, Imantas 5 came back into the game.
Well, yeah, now this game can go either way. Yasuo still reaching for that Infinity Edge. Once he gets it, it's going to be a completely different game. And well, on the bot lane, at least Fabi getting a bit of CS lead, 20, pretty respectable. Now Yasuo shows us why Yasuo is good against Anivia. Both of them have walls though.
Yeah, both of them have walls, but
which wall is going to be bigger? And well, Rift Bull goes in for something. Sion ult gets blocked by Anivia. That should be tilting. Oh, but yeah, that's a big block for Spurgeons there.
Yeah, manages to just negate the engage. Now they do pop the Rift Herald mid lane, most likely because it was going to time out.
They do have 2 Mountain Drakes. Should be easy enough to pick up the turret, especially with Rift Herald. But Yasuo can change everything and just blows him away. Does not have the cooldown low enough, but will Rift Herald be able to do anything?
No, they just keep pushing him away. I have never seen this actually. This wait, that's broken.
And well, 4-man Yasuo ultimate into Rakan. And well, already Zaya is fallen. Yasuo as well now. Fabi is going to pick up the Gnome and double kill for Homeless Master. 8 kills on the Kazakhs already now. Only 4 members from Coinflip Gaming alive. That is Rakan and Anivia. Imantas 5 is going for the Baron, but everyone's pretty low. Only Fabi is healthy. And yeah, Anivia does deal a lot of damage in these situations. Now they're going for the Anivia, but Anivia gets a double kill. Now Ornn Scion ultimate comes in from Basilisk, hits the Rift Wolf. Will they be able to chase down the kills? No man for Anivia, almost no health for Rift Wolf. Now Rift Wolf gets ulted by the Shen taunts. Basilisk's not the right target. Now nothing more Shen can do, he will just die here. If nothing more, or will he? Anivia wall blocks him, but Fabi finishes the kill off on the Shen. Baron gets put down on top lane. Probably because why not?
Yeah, because Anivia is only one top lane and Zaya actually is bot, so she will have some trouble picking that up, taking that minion down. It looks like Jax is roaming there. And
well, facing taking away blue buff in front of Clydex. Nothing Clydex can do that.
yeah, but still, actually, Spores with a perfect KDA, 605, hasn't died once. So him having some nice team positioning, some team fight positioning. And it does look like, yeah, there's again Imantas 5 are going for the Baron.
I mean, to Yasuo, they can do it really fast. Yasuo is not dead though. Yasuo goes in for the Clydex on the mid lane. Well, that's what I call delay.
Yeah.
He's just going in to fight them. Will he fall? He does have the flash. Now, Yasuo is going to survive. Fabi takes down the Jax. Now they're going forward for the Spurger is going to ruin that KDA. Now, Homeless Master falls. Now, Rift Wolf with the plays getting the shutdown. Now, Anivia is going to force the Rootsco's flash. Faison's still there. Faison's still there, and he can still do something. Fabi with the ult can catch out someone.
Yeah, but does look like Faison and Scion will go for the third.
Yeah, third Mountain Drake, but this one should be secured by Imantas 5.
Well, hopefully, for Imantas 5's sake. But they do have the Baron now, so they have a lot of sieging potential. Scion push again bot lane, and are going to reset now. Faison is not going to back off right for now.
Faison just wants more. He just wants action. Will he go into Anivia now? Nah. He knows what's up. He knows how to play Yasuo. 227. That's a pretty impressive score by mid lane Yasuo.
And he does go on for Rift Wolf.
Well, Rift Wolf getting low from the cannon minion. Well, yeah, that's going to be an issue. Bannered up cannon minion with the Baron buff.
Yeah,
and the main wave clear is Anivia.
Yeah, if Zaya will not be able to pick that up, then it's going to be easy pickings for Imantas 5 to take that trade for himself.
And yeah, now cannon minion is in position. Now, Imantas 5 just have to defend it. But how can they do that? Well, how can Coinflip Gaming stop it then? Threat of just getting all the turrets. And yeah, here's how. Rootsco goes in. Is not followed up by Yasuo. Now, Gnome flashes away. 2-man knockup from Yasuo is going to get 1 kill. Goes in forward, goes in for more. Is that going to be second kill? Second kill for Yasuo. Now, Homeless Master in their base already. Anivia no mana to fight back. And well, they are going in for more. Faison's going to finish off. Oh, and there's the egg. But yeah, that's going to be the end. That's going to be the end of Coinflip Gaming. Or will it? Will they be able to finish fast enough? 10 more seconds for Gnome. 15 for Clidex. Now Rift Wolf is almost live already, so they're going to get just one inhibitor off of this.
Yeah, still they cannot finish off the game, but slowly but surely Imantas 5 are getting the objectives and are slowly finishing the game. Imantas 5, Coinflip Gaming do not have any answer to Imantas team fighting, and it's interesting to see what they will be able to do.
But this was actually pretty massive because usually it's almost impossible. And well, talking about impossible, Fabi gets caught flashed away, will probably get chased down by Gnome and Rift Wolf, and Clidex finishes the kill, so gets the shutdown on the Fabi. But yeah, I was saying that it's pretty massive that they get the first inhibitor, because usually it's pretty impossible to push versus an Nivea.
Yeah.
And they use their window, and now they can try to split push. And what do we have here? Double Dust Blade for Homeless Master.
Wait, does that work?
It does not, but does it matter?
So,
Going for the third one.
yeah, he's going to buy the third one for himself. So maybe Team Coinflip Gaming will be able to punish that Homeless Master has wasted a bit of gold.
Maybe, probably not.
Yeah, it does.
They're just too strong. I think that Alistar and Yasuo can just 2v5 right now.
Yeah,
And
it does seem so. It does seem like that. Yeah.
Oh, and talking about 2v5, 1v1 kill, 1v3 right now. And Homeless Master gets the kill on the Clidex, and there's the defense. There's the defense down. Payson's pushing down bot lane. Everyone's going to group with him. Top lane already, big wave with the bannered up cannon minion. So some split push game.
Yeah, the banner minions can be really good split pushers as well. Can do a lot of work for the turrets.
Well, they are looking for the final fight of the game. Yasuo flashed away from the Khan ult. Well, he got a little bit too low for his comfort.
Yeah, but Imantas 5 cannot do anything about this. Coinflip Gaming, cannot do anything about it. Imantas 5 do pick up the turret and now are looking for the inhib. But
well, it seems like the Nam is going to fall. He jumps away. Now Payson's looking for something. 2-man ult, gets the double kill. Looking for triple. Will not get the triple kill. But double kill for Fabi, double kill for Payson, and a finishing kill for Homeless Master. And what a game, what a comeback from Imantas 5, if I can call that a comeback.
yeah,
They were pretty down.
yeah, Team Coinflip Gaming had a really good early game, but they couldn't translate their early game lead to the victory of the game.
They probably haven't played a lot versus Yasuo. It's a completely different game, and yeah, very well played, very well played by Imantas 5. All 5 their members played pretty great 2 games.
Yeah, but again, Imantas 5, the second game is a bit longer than the first game, so maybe that's something that you will. Maybe they get tired easily, so maybe the second game is not as good from them.
And we can see the top damage in the game going for Yasuo. Not far from that, it's actually Spurges with Nivea. But yeah, Yasuo was the name of the game. And with the help of Alistar and Sion, all those combos, all those plays are surely going to be one of the highlights of the week.
Yeah, and yeah, GG well played, Imantas 5. I'm speechless, I don't know what to say. Coinflip Gaming had a really good early game, but...
And yeah, after these games, today, we had 4 games at the start. Falcon eSports fell to Public Enemy 2-0, and now the same, only Imantas 5 took a convincing victory over Team Coinflip Gaming.
Yeah, and tomorrow, be sure to tune in because we will have Surreal Gaming versus Vegan Unit 4, and the last game of the week is going to be Keep Yourself Alive versus Iron Wolves. I think that is the match of the week. I can't wait to see what happens in those games. And yeah, here we can see the standings of for now.
And yeah, after this last game, someone had to fall, or they would have just have to take the tie. But yeah, Imantas 5-4 all so far, and the next teams who have played 4 games are Falcon eSports, Public Enemy with 2-2. So tomorrow there's going to be Keep Yourself Alive versus Iron Wolf. Similar story as today, only for Lithuanian teams. So one of them is going to take the top.
Yeah, one is going to be the top team, and then the other one's going to fall a bit down in the standings.
But yeah, there is a possibility that Imantas 5 is going to be the top team after week 2 if they go for 1-1 tomorrow.
Yeah, that is a possibility that Imantas 5 are going to be the first place team for a while. And maybe if they keep up this good play, they could like actually be the first place team for all the season. What do we know? Maybe they will win Iron Wolves and Keep Yourself Alive.
Well, we'll have to wait for that. But yeah, very well played by Imantas 5.
Yeah.
Really like their style.
I like their confidence.
Yeah, their confidence. They just know that they're better, and that's why I want to see them versus competent opponents. Because in these games last week and this week, we saw that Imantas 5 just outclassed in every single role, and when they will get a similar strength opponents.
Yeah.
I want to see them challenged. I want to see who will be the one that takes a game or maybe both games off of them.
Yeah, that's something that we can't wait for. But yeah, thank you guys for watching today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. So of course, so you wouldn't miss any League of Legends action, subscribe to the BSL channel. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook also, because we post there when we play, and you can find, if you go to BSL.pro, you can check the schedule, the KDAs of the players, like the stats of the teams, and you can just check what KDAs the players have. So yeah, goodbye and see you tomorrow.